Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Learn with Naman. And today, after a long time, I'll be doing a movie review. The movie review will be a Harry Potter movie, which is, I think, Harry Potter and the Prison of Azkaban. So, I have seen this movie like many times. So, basically, what I am gonna tell is the plot and what happens in this movie. So this movie is basically about Harry's third year at Hogwarts and his quest to find the truth about Sirius Black, who he thought that his parents were murdered by. So in this story, Harry starts the story with living with the Dursleys again. He Vernon Dudley's sister, Aunt Marge, who he is forced to call her Aunt Marge, arrives to their house for a visit, where she insults Harry and her parents, which makes Harry get very angry and causes her to float, like inflate in size and float away. Um, he was expecting to be expelled from Hogwarts, but instead he takes the night bus to the Leaky Cauldron, where he meets Stan Shunpike, and he tells that his name is Neville Longbottom. So Night Bus arrives and takes Harry to the Leaky Cauldron, where the Minister of Magic Cornelius Fudge pardons Harry and tells them he will not be expelled. Then he lives in the Leaky Cauldron for a few days and buys his books. After that, he meets with his best friends Ron and Hermione, and Harry learns that Sirius Black, who was known to be a supporter of Lord Voldemort, has escaped Azkaban and intends to kill him. During the journey back to Hogwarts, the train abruptly stops in order to let Dementors come aboard and as they search for Black. One of them enters Harry's compartment, which makes him faint, but the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, Professor Lupin, uses a Patronus charm to repel it. So, after that, Malfoy and the gang of Slytherins make a lot of fun of him about getting fainted, and then they make mocking sounds like, "Ooh, Potter, you have scared of Dementors," and they start making fun of him. Rubius Hagrid is then appointed the new Care of Magical Creatures teacher, but um, uh, but the problem is that in his first class, Draco Malfoy provokes a hippogriff whose name was Buckbeak, and then Buckbeak attacks him. So Draco injures his arm, but he exaggerates about it. And he complains to his father Lucius. So Lucius has Buckbeak executed. So after he returns to the Gryffindor Tower, he sees that the fat lady's portrait is empty, and she was terrified and hiding in another painting. The fat lady warns Dumbledore that the famous Voldemort supporter, Sirius Black, has entered the castle. During a Quidditch match, many Dementors approach Harry, but he falls into the ground and breaks his broomstick. Harry learns that his broomstick was destroyed by the Whomping Willow and decides to learn how to fight against the Dementors. But he is also caught sneaking into Hogsmeade, who give them the Marauders map by Fred and George. So, using the map, Harry sneaks into Hogsmeade and learns that Sirius Black is his godfather and divulges the whereabouts to Voldemort, also murdering the mutual friend Peter Pettigrew. After the holidays, Lupin privately teaches Harry how to conjure a Patronus charm, and then, after in definition class, Professor Trelawney enters into a trance in Harry's presence and predicts that the Dark Lord will return. When they saw Buckbeak's execution, Ron's pet Scabbers bites him and escapes. When Ron chases him, a large black dog drags him inside the Whomping Willow. This leads Harry and Hermione to the underground passage called the Shrieking Shack, where the dog is revealed to be a black, an animagus that he can willingly transform himself into an animal and back to his human form. But he is an unregistered animagus. Lupin arrives and tells Black, and they both become good friends. After Snape arrives to kill Black, Harry uses his Expelliarmus charm to knock him out. Before Lupin and Black tell that Scabbers is actually Peter Pettigrew. The two explain that Black is innocent, having been falsely accused, and Pettigrew is the actual person who supports Lord Voldemort. This shows that Harry gets really angry on Peter Pettigrew and tries to kill him. But as Lupin sees the full moon, he turns into his werewolf form. So Sirius turns into a black dog again to fight him. So the full moon causes him to transform. As Lupin and Black fight together, the Dementors attack Harry, but an unseen figure casts the Patronus to scare the Dementors away. Harry falls unconscious before wakening in the hospital, in the infirmary of the school, beside Dumbledore and Hermione. They later found out that Black has been captured and has been sentenced to the Dementor's kiss. So Harry and Hermione take Dumbledore's advice and tell him to use a time turner, which Hermione has been using to go through all her classes the whole year. They also relive the night's events, during which they set Buckbeak free from execution as well. After spotting Harry and Black being attacked by the Dementors, Harry recognizes the person who casted the Patronus charm, as it was him who was the one doing it. The two fly to the tower. Black is imprisoned and rescue him using Buckbeak. Without proof of his innocence, Black realizes he is still a fugitive and drops off Harry and Hermione before flying away on Buckbeak. Harry and Hermione make it back in time to go to the infirmary so no one can suspect. As exposed that he is a werewolf, Lupin resigns from his teaching career and to prevent an uproar from parents and returns to the Marauders map to Harry. Black sends Harry a firebolt, which Harry takes happily and starts his journey. So I guess that is it for this book review. I could do another book review, but there isn't much time. So I guess I'll see you guys later. Thank you.